Viewers and listeners, we are live and welcome to the Seven City Shoptalk Sports Show, broadcasting to you from the beautiful state of Virginia to everyone all over the world. We have a good show today. I got two of my co-hosts here in the building. We've got a couple others going to probably chime in here in a little bit, but we're in full swing when it comes to football season, and we have a lot to say. Very excited. We're doing our first year of fantasy as well, and we'll probably get into a little bit of that later. But before we get started, we want to thank you for joining us in another episode of our brand of dysfunctional camaraderie. And as of now, this shop is open. And as I said, my name is Lawrence Johnson. I'm your host, aka Big Law. And I got my co-host here in the building. Let me go and start with you, Miss Amy Hitt, in the building, our resident Hokie. She's having hard times right now, y'all. We gotta pray for Amy. What's going on, Amy? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. The Orioles are winning. That's all that matters right now. Still baseball season to me.
Okay. All right. All right. Heard that.
Redskins won. That was good too. So
Yep. Heard that too. Let me come to AB. AB, how are you doing? What's your opening monologue this week?
Hey, you know me, my schedule's busy. So by the time I get on here, I've already trying to cram so much stuff in. So I'm still eating dinner, still on here with you guys. Good win, like Amy said, by the Redskins. Crazy Sunday night game. So that was awesome to watch. Even though I did want the Ravens to win. Other than that, I mean, just another week ready for football. Starting all over again.
Well, I'm definitely excited about football as well. As far as this new week, had our first real week of pro football and college football, and some people feel like it's too much, but there's never enough football, in my opinion. But before we get started, let me go ahead and thank you for joining us another episode of our brand of dysfunctional camaraderie. And as of now, this shop is open. If I said it again, I'm saying it. Said it before, I'm saying it again. This is the best show on Tuesday nights, and I can tell you, it could get a little fiery tonight. We could have, a little argument go here and there, a little dispute here and there, but it's what makes the show good. And you viewers and listeners who are in the chat, make sure you send your comment into the chat, and we'll discuss it as well, and maybe even bring you on, maybe even send you a link. So make sure you tune or send in your comments, and we'll discuss. But what we're going to talk about today is, of course, the NC State game. We're going to give you guys a game discussion, and we're going to speak about, the good, the bad, and the ugly of that game, and really just kind of give our feelings and our analysis of what we saw on that Saturday night. Also, we'll talk about the game coming up, which is the William and Mary game, which Coach London coaches. And we'll talk about that and what our predictions are going to be as far as scores, win, lose. However, we'll get into that. Then we'll get into we talked a little bit about in the pre-show, a little bit about the NFL and what games we liked, because there was a lot of fireworks that happened during some of those games, a lot of late comebacks as well, and that's some always you got to look out for in the NFL season comes up. And also we may talk a little bit of betting as well, and then we'll close it out with our fantasy league that we just kicked off, our first ever fantasy league, Seven City Shop Talk, and we'll talk about see who's winning, who's losing, and we'll get into that. We got somebody else jumping on here. We got one of our other co-hosts, Ed, in the building. How you doing, Ed?
Hey man, how you doing?
Pretty good. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for jumping on. We just gave our opening monologues. Ed's our resident writer here. So Ed, go ahead and give us your opening monologue for this week, brother.
Hang on. I'm having some audio issues. Let me come back to me.
Okay, I'll come back to Ed. So let's let's go ahead and get into some of our NC State discussion. And if anybody watched the NC State game, I'm going to start off by saying this is a different team. Remember what we saw the week before? We beat a team by 41 points, somewhere in that realm. And some people said, oh, it's just Coastal. And some folks were, almost as a joke. And they're saying, oh, the team, you guys probably are still Virginia, but we don't even know if you guys are real. Uh, I beg to differ on some of that, but let me come to you first, AB. Give me your idea of, just an opening comment of the game you saw with playing NC State in Raleigh.
So I'm going to say I'm 50-50. That's going to be my opening dialogue about it. There were some really great things, and then there was some really bad things. I do have to show, like, again, I'm going to go to the same thing I said the week before. We still looked good from start to finish of that game in regards to our own stamina, being able to keep up, being able to continue to hang on. With a team like NC State, I was really shocked in knowing what previous years we've looked like and them being able to hang on and fight from start to finish. So I do have to give them props for that.
Absolutely, and I kind of feel that way when it comes to that. But before I finish giving my opinion, Amy, give me your opinion. What did you think about the game if you saw it? And also, you can give us your opinion on your Hokies as well, what you saw, because there's some bad storms brewing in Blacksburg right now.
So the NC State game, I feel like UVA, they competed, they were there, and then all of a sudden, it's like were we in high school playing football? I don't know what happened. It felt like everything was going good, and then all of a sudden, it just like the air just went completely out of the tire. And I don't know why. I don't know why that is.
Right? You don't know what? Right. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, hold on one second, Ed. I'm on mute. Yeah. So I'm with you on that. And for me, and I'm gonna get you in on this, Ed. We're just trying to give our ideas of the NC State game, just an open discussion about it, just an initial opinion. My opinion about it and how I feel about it just initially was this is a team that apparently, not even apparently, it is factually one of the most successful teams in the ACC for the past 4 years, have won more games than anyone and in the ACC, and they are not to be fouled with. Very consistent team. Doran has done a really good job down there in building the NC State brand, with those teams down there, and they put a lot of kids in the league as well, and they stay with a lot of talent on that roster. Now, my feeling about it is I feel like UVA proved that they could play with a team that has had a lot of success in this league. I felt like NC State was on the ropes, and as they're on the ropes, one thing you have to do if you're gonna live in the in the world of being a winning program, you got to knock a team out when you got them on the ropes. And UVA really had NC State on the ropes, and NC State, I can tell you, I know for sure that they were thinking, I can't believe we're going to lose to Virginia. I can tell you at halftime, they said to themselves, are we really going to lose to Virginia? And I bet you they weren't thinking that this team was the team that it was. With that being said, the running defense, well, I'm going to go too much into the detail of it at this point, but let me go ahead and bring in you, Ed. Give me your opinion, just your initial opinion about the game.
It was just a really frustrating game. The first half went about as well as I could have hoped. We're up 10. The drive up right before the end of the half, for all the criticisms of clock management and so on and so forth in the past, that that drive at the end of the first half was pretty close to flawless. Um, so I'm trying to see the good, but one thing that we did really well in the first half was running the football. I know people are tired of hearing me say this, but you know running their offense was scoring quick. They responded to our first touchdown with their own touchdown. I think it took them 2-3 minutes to go down the field. The next drive, there was a longer drive. It took them 5 minutes. Um, so they were scoring quickly. But in the first half, I thought we did a good job of using our run game to kind of to keep their offense off the field. Um, and I feel like we missed an opportunity coming out in the third quarter. Um, we ran 5 straight pass plays. Now, the slant to what was it? Trail? Was it Trail Harris? Yeah. Um, the slant to Trail was great. We got a first down, but then we just go right back to throwing the ball, and we put our defense on the field, and then the state came out in the second half like a team with something to prove, and we didn't respond. We had guys out of position. We weren't executing the scheme. Guys looked lost, um, and they shouldn't be. Um, we had 10 guys on the field twice. It shouldn't happen once, much less twice. Um, it's just it's a day of missed opportunities. Like I said in the little title line there, lies, damn lies, and statistics. We had 500 yards of offense. We outgained them rushing and passing. Uh, Penalties were not. I think there were 3 penalties all day, 1 turnover, and that was at the end of the game. Um, you look at the stat sheet and how did we lose this game? You watch the third quarter and you have a pretty good idea why. We got away from doing what we were doing, and just missed tackles, missed assignments, and we made adjustments to their third quarter because they didn't score in the fourth quarter. Trouble of it is we didn't need it. Um, so it's a really frustrating game. I hope it's a game that haunts us for a long time because there was an opportunity here and we kind of, for lack of a better description, fumbled it away.
Good analysis on that, Ed. Thank you for that.
You but in the bud, isn't it?
Yes. Now let's get to my man Steve Wood in the house.
Oh, Wood.
Hey, what's up, Law?
What's going on, man? Now, give me your opinion about this, about the game, and your initial feeling about the game, based off of what you saw. Before we get too in detail about some of the things as far as like defense, offense, and special teams, good, bad, and the ugly.
No, I mean the good. I guess you would take away is our offense. Well, we have 600 something yards. Um, Bad. I guess it's a big blanket to say the defense in total, but rush defense. I mean, they had a good running back, so one of the best running backs in ACC, if not the country. So, but our responsibility, our lanes were terrible on defense. So I don't want to sound too generic, but I would think you would say rush defense was you're bad, you're ugly. I don't know, ugly. I'm not sure. I guess I would say defense again was pretty ugly, but overall, quick snap. I mean, I think we played a tough team on the road. Uh, Played them pretty well, as Ed said. If you look at that box score, how in the hell did we lose that game?
Mm-hmm.
If you look at the box score, I mean, we almost won every category there was, and the referees let us play. There wasn't a whole lot of penalties, and then I don't know how many yards. What we have 600 something yards on offense.
It was 500, 5 plus.
Yeah,
500
how many
plus.
times did you do that? And third down conversion was great. I mean,
Yeah.
how many times do you do that and lose the ball game? It's just it's that one mistake at the end when you had first down, you were on the 12-yard line, you had a timeout. I don't know. I think the game sped up a little bit too fast for him, but you would think a senior or experienced guy would be expecting that. But I guess we're all human, so I don't know why he threw that ball, but I guess he thought. I guess Elliott said it was a back shoulder fade, but
He
I
threw
don't
it
know.
inside. He was trying to throw it. He was that throw was a throw that should have went to the outside.
Right.
And sometimes you know how it goes playing quarterback.
But
sometimes the ball goes inside, and you're like,
yeah, but
you know.
Twitty was wide open across him. He could have walked in, but I don't
Oh
know.
yeah,
I
he
don't
was
know.
short. Right, Twitty was short.
Yeah, but he was wide open.
Yeah, he was.
I don't know. I guess a senior or a late guy like that, you think. I don't know. I don't want to judge him too much, but it's a lot of money for the same result. But we'll get into that later.
We'll get into that later. Okay, yeah. So thanks for that, Chad. And then let's all kind of give our good, the bad, and the ugly. And before we do that, let's go ahead and give Amy a little time, everybody. Give her some time to mourn. Let me get her on the up here on the line because I know you're going through some tough times with Tech. Tell us what you saw in that game. This for your squad this past Saturday as well, because that does need some vetting out. Because even though we may say we don't watch the games or we're not paying attention, we're paying attention to each other across the state. Let's be real about that. So give me your opinion. What in the heck did you see, Amy, at that Virginia Tech game?
I
Going.
don't know what the hell I saw. To be honest with you, the first half was great. I mean, we were right there. We were playing. We were doing what we should have been doing. And then I don't know what the hell happened. It's like they go in the locker room and I don't know what they do. Do they eat gummies? Do they smoke dope? I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. They sure as hell ain't talking to each other because they came out and they gave up 34 points and didn't score a damn thing. I don't know what the hell's happening, really, honestly. Pry, listen, I don't know whose bright idea it was to play two SEC teams, and Vanderbilt may be the worst of the SEC. I don't know, don't care. But whose idea it was to play two SEC teams the very first two games and get blowed out? I got no idea. None.
Mm.
And if he don't get some defense and he don't get some people that knows what they're doing, his ass is gone. And I don't even know if he makes it through the whole season, to be honest. And Whit Babcock needs to be gone too.
Anybody want to comment on that before we get Amy's good, bad, the ugly about the UVA game? Oh, go. Come on, Ed. Come on through.
I'm confused. I thought Pry was the hire of the century.
I ain't never said that.
What happened?
I never said that.
I didn't. I didn't say you said that. What I said was that was the the consensus was that Tech got the better of the deal. Has it turned that fast?
In my opinion, Tech should have hired Shane Beamer. I don't know if it's my thing or Ed's, but Shane Beamer should have been hired. He should have been given the opportunity to take over from his dad, because the dad still would have been there and the dad still would have helped him out. And if you go and you watch the interview that Beamer did after the South Carolina game the other day, he he made it pretty clear where his loyalty is right now. And I don't care what anybody says. If you even bring, somebody said, oh, well, bring Mike Vick back. Well, bring Mike Vick to coach. Listen, that ain't going to help either. They're missing something on the defense, and they're missing something in the quarterback's coach. I don't know what it is, but something's missing. And my good, bad, and ugly with UVA, I really don't have one, because it was the game of two different teams. I don't know what happened. I mean, like I said, it just looked like the tire got deflated or something, because UVA was playing great.
Yeah, they were. And you got a point. They were playing great, and like you said, maybe it was a tire. What's going on to my man Rob Gray in the chat? Thank you for tuning in. He says, please bring Vic to Blacksburg. He says he enjoyed the second half of the Chokey game. Well, this is the thing, with with if they did get Mike Vick back there, what it would do is it would spurn a huge recruiting uh, uh, revelation. It would be.
It would be a huge recruiting thing. However, he has got to prove himself at where he is right now at Norfolk State.
Oh, ain't no doubt about that. Ain't no doubt about that. This needs, without saying, we know that in order for you to get a bigger job, you got to be successful, kind of typically where you are, especially if you're going from the MEAC level up to a full blown Division One, one of the top football programs in the state. So, but I'm saying for Vic, to go back there, it would be a huge boom for recruiting for them. But yeah, Rob is right. Rob is saying Vic isn't D1 ready yet. Absolutely right. He's right on point, just like you, Amy. And but yeah, I think for him, it's just gonna take some time. But yeah, you guys are in some trouble out west, and it'll be interesting to see how it all shakes apart. But good, bad, and ugly AB.
So I'm going to say my good is, again, how we were able to, our players, I should say, were able to compete from start to finish. The ugly, I'm going to say, is some of the coaching decisions, because I feel like, yes, I get it. Morris made the decision to throw that ball, but there's no reason we should have been pressing that hard with a minute left. The coach could have slowed it down a little bit. We had plenty of time for something to not be forced. I feel like we were forcing the issue, which brings me to part of the other ugly, which is typical UVA football, is what I call it. And that is leading at half and coming out and playing it safe with the lead. We always do that. We've always done it. And that's not going to win us games. We have to stay aggressive. Again, that ties into coaching. We have to stay aggressive from start to finish. And I don't feel like when we came out, our coaching decisions weren't as aggressive as they were the first half. We missed on 4th and 1. We missed on some other things. So all those things played into a factor. But my bad, Coach Rudd, we know you're better than this. We know you have performed and put so much better on the field than what you did this weekend. So if you're watching, I mean this in no disrespect, but what you put out there on Saturday was not good. It was pretty bad. There was no, it was like, oh, they're running again. They're running again. We made no adjustments to be able to stop what they were doing. Yes, he's really good, but I didn't see any coaching changes that would have helped us get those stops and not go down the way we did.
Okay. Well, it could have been personnel, but before I give my good and bad, the ugly, Ed, did you give your good, bad, the ugly already?
I think so. I thought
Okay.
I did. It felt somewhere in there had to have been a good, a bad, and an ugly.
Okay.
The
All
third quarter was pretty ugly. I'll say that.
All right.
Wait, can I ask what happened to the really good cornerbacks and the safeties that y'all had last year? Did they
They
leave?
graduated.
Well, one graduated, one plays for the Saints. He got drafted. The other one is still hurt. Antonio Clary. They're trying to get him on the field sometime this year. But number
It was
0.
like there was no secondary at all.
Yeah. Well, there's
A couple of guys got out of position.
Yeah, they did get out of position, but there's a couple other cornerbacks that are injured as well that they need to kind of figure out. Well, they have kind of figured out, and they did play decently, played good the game before, but of course, this competition is different, and they still need to make some adjustments, in my opinion. Now, my good and bad, the ugly. The good was I like the fact that Amari Taylor is looking like a steal, an absolute steal of a player from the MEAC level, North Carolina Central. And the guy has 4 touchdowns in 2 games, almost 200 yards of rushing. And, it could be it could be an opportunity for us to really showcase two exceptional. I mean, in three really exceptional players out of the portal that could really be difference makers. And I'm talking about Ross, who was again special teams player of the week with an incredible punt return, almost took it to the house. Then we have, of course, Jamari Taylor, who also looks absolutely stunning and astonishing, showing his talent, and how he can make people miss at the point of attack when he's getting through the line. And then, of course, the speed to take it the distance, scoring as many double the touchdowns, based on how many games he's played. And then Edrin, the receiver, the big receiver from Purdue. And he showed that, being a possession receiver, how he's finding the holes and figuring out, how to get to whatever areas he needs to get to catch balls and to show his numbers to Chandler so he can get the ball to him. He looks great, man. He looks great. And of course, not an afterthought, but Tro Harris, this team looks like it could continue to be really explosive. So that's like my good. They showed the offense. They showed all different facets with Dakota Twitty. I mean, everything about the offense was working, and they did a great job putting up that many points, which you can't tell me that putting up 31 points against NC State at the beginning of the year, we would have expected that, and almost probably should have won the game, and had a double-digit lead at halftime. Of course, we're used to that, but having a double-digit lead at halftime and not closing the game out. But that was my good. But the bad was the defensive line really, really struggled after halftime.
Hey, Law, you get some feedback. I don't know if we're all muted or not, but there's a little bit of feedback.
Hold on one second, everybody. Check. Everybody hear me? Check. There we go. So what I was saying was the bad was the defensive line. I didn't see the defensive line was squeezing down on the holes typically like we needed them to. Also, our guys on the outside, I think they were giving those guys too many clean rushing lanes. They weren't getting off the blocks. I know Chad Wood, when you're coaching, you're like, hey, get off your blocks. We got to, try to make a play, before they get too far up the line of scrimmage. We typically want to stop, get off your blocks a little quicker so that we can, get them in third and long, get them in opportunities where that young quarterback, would struggle, because he did. When we got him in third and long, if he wasn't scrambling, we made him stay in the pocket some, we got some stops, and that's something that we, that we did well. Once we got him third and long and made him stay in the pocket, we actually made some plays and we got him off the field. The ugly, of course, is, not closing it out. AB said it was same old UVA when we're not closing games out at the end. I'm going to have to say something similar to that where, we've got to close it out. We're going to continue to maximize our investments, and get to the next level of football. That's a game we should have won, sealed up, and should have put it in our back pocket and look for the game the next week against William and Mary. We definitely cannot, leave Raleigh without a win in them circumstances, because Raleigh and the whole stands and the whole team and the coaching staff on that side, on the other side of the field, they were on the ropes, because they were Chandler had it humming, and I get it. Sometimes you make mistakes, but we can't make mistakes at that crucial part of the game. We just need to close it out. And bottom line, I said earlier, we're running the ball like crazy. Jamari Taylor was really putting on a show, and maybe we should have gave him the ball, and we did rush it a little bit. And I understand the rush of trying to get the play in and only a minute left, and maybe we rushed it a little bit too much. But hopefully, this is a game. It didn't count. That's one of the good things too. It didn't count against us in the ACC, but it was one of those ones that we're going to look back, in game 10 and say, damn, that was one of the ones that got away. But the good thing about it is it doesn't count against us as an ACC game. So that's that game. Anybody got anything to say? Oh, Ethan. Ethan's online. What's going on, Ethan? Thank you for coming on, brother. We're just talking
What
about
up?
that game, and give us your good, the bad, the ugly for that game, really quick.
Well, I mean, the good. I mean, rushed. Taylor rushed for 150 yards. How many times has we done that? Even since the Bronco era, 150 yards. Let alone most of the time it would be like barely getting 100 from a running back, right? So that was kind of good. Um, the to me, maybe the bad. I mean, you got Jackson leading tackles with 8. I mean, I feel like more people could be stepping up to make plays. And then the ugly to me is NC State's, allowing a running back to have 140 yards on us. And when they're more of a pass-heavy team, that shows we can have some holes in our defense when in the running game, stopping the run. So now, granted, some of those changes were made between halftime and the first half, to the second half, and how we started playing and making mistakes. But I mean, for us having the talent we've recruited in, especially for that D line, I feel like 140 yards should be a lot less.
Good analysis, Ethan. Thank you for those numbers as well.
Can I ask, then, is it freezing in his house? Is that why he's got a winter hat on? Just curious.
It is. It's like 60 degrees in my house right now.
Oh my God.
And this is what I could Ethan say, got to stay warm. So now that we kind of talked about the NC State game, got it a little bit more out of our system, let's look forward. Let's look at our next game. And then we'll get it from you as well, Amy, your next game. But let's go ahead and get AB on the line here. We got one of your favorite. I think, a lot of us still love Coach London, but I know he's one of your favorite people in the world, and him coming to Charlottesville, being the ex-coach of the Wahoos, former coach of the Wahoos, and there's still a lot of love out there for Coach. No matter what he does, especially in Charlottesville. And I'm excited to see him come back, and his family and everything. You kind of give me an idea of how you feel. Are you going to make that game? I think you are.
Oh, yeah. My tickets. That was the one game. I made it very clear. One thing you know about me, if I say something, I mean it. So I said I'm not buying season tickets until this coaching staff can put a better product on the field. But I said I would come to some games, and I said that I would be at William and Mary because that's half of my heart's there. We've got London there, Daryl Blackstock, you've got Perry Jones, you've got who else there? Oh, Ryside there, and of course the guy that I consider my brother, Keenan. So it's a little hard for me because I love the London family, Tyson, London's wife, all of them, Corbin, love them so much and have so much respect for them. So it is definitely a hard game. But of course, I'm going for UVA because that's where I met them. So they know that I bleed orange and blue, but deep down I will be cheering for, them to be able to hang in there and, have a good game as well. Especially Keenan. I look forward to, his defense, giving us a little bit of struggle and, but of course UVA coming away with the win at the end.
Okay.
I'll root for William and Mary for you.
Thank you, Amy. Appreciate that. Thank you. So let me get your opinion, Ed, on this game with William and Mary coming up, and then after we get everybody's ideas about the game, we're going to do predictions. But let's get your idea about the game coming up and Coach London coming back to OCville.
It's nice to see him have success down there. He's done a really good job down there. I thought I was thinking / hoping that William and Mary might be a good fit for him. I know my wife and I enjoyed going to the games down there. It's a different atmosphere. The expectations are not as the expectations are just different. The student section clears out in the second half because they're all going to study. It's a really super nice place, and I'm glad to see him have success. That being said, yeah, I want to win. I like Coach London and all that, but no. If I would be happy for him if he won, but no, we need to win this game and win it decisively. I would say we can. I think we can, but we're going to have to clean some stuff up from Saturday.
All right, let me get you in here, Wood. Give me your opinion about Coach London coming back home.
Yeah, I mean, I love Coach London. I think he was a great recruiter. I think questionable play calls on the field, but I think that's all the coaches we've ever had. So, I'm not gonna talk bad about Coach London. I love him, love his family. I love what he did for the community, but
yep.
I won't be cheering for him on Saturday. I think I don't know. They got some good receivers from what I've seen on tape. I haven't watched a whole lot, but they got some good skill players. But I don't think this game should be close. I don't know what the spread is, but we'll talk about that here in a little bit, I guess.
I'm pretty sure AB will have that spread in a second. She's probably gonna go look it up now.
I'm sure she will.
Yes. And let me come to you, Amy. What did you think about the game?
Do what? What do I think about the UVA and William and Mary game?
Yeah.
Oh, I just hope William and Mary wins. And if we don't come away with a win at Old Dominion, I ain't watching a Hokie game the rest of the season.
Where are y'all playing? Down in Norfolk?
I think we're playing ODU, but I think we're playing at home.
Are you at home?
Hold on, let me look. Yeah, we're at home. We're at home at 7:00 again.
So it's a night game.
Again.
Oh my God. I can't wait for that.
Again.
One of my 757 squads play the big boys to see what comes out, man. I'm waiting for that. Ethan, what do you got to say as far as Coach London? What do you expect? And coming back or one of his homes, Charlottesville, where he's definitely beloved.
I mean, I hate to be that guy, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm a hater. Yeah, I quit. I boycotted after the first 2-3 seasons. So I wouldn't go to games. I'm not a fan. I say we beat them by 1 million. We beat the brakes off them.
So you're not a Coach London supporter, pretty much.
Can't say that I am.
Okay.
So what makes you not support Coach London?
I thought he was a terrible coach. I mean, he might be an alright person, but success, it's what I go for.
Do you know the behind the scenes things that affected a lot of things?
That doesn't matter. He's still going to coach on the field.
No, not it can't when your arms are behind your back by Oliver. That's why Oliver was fired after that.
I mean, he got great recruits in. He was a great recruiter, but then he still couldn't produce wins.
When it came to him hiring his own coaches, he couldn't do so. John Oliver was telling him what to do. So he kind of had a target on his back the minute he stepped onto UVA's coaching staff because he couldn't make his own decisions as a coach.
I wouldn't have took the job then.
Well,
if I can't harm my own staff.
You don't know that until you get there. But that's the thing that a lot of people don't know. They want to hate on London, but they don't know the backstory. There was so much respect. There's so much respect from the players. London could have done a lot better had he been able to coach this UVA team. Had he been able to coach it the way he wanted to, I can promise you that it would have been a lot better than what we were. Because Coach London is a solid recruiter and a solid coach. You don't go from being a successful coach at many different other locations, and he was on the UVA coaching staff before. You don't go and just miraculously become this god-awful coach. No.
So let me ask you that.
There were behind-the-scene things that people didn't know about, but they want to hate on him so much.
He had good success at Richmond. I'll give him that.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's such a great coach as far as schemes, play calling, why has he never went to another D1 school on the level of like the ACC or anywhere else? Why has he stayed at William and Mary if he's so successful?
Maybe because he's happy. I mean, people stay at places because they're happy. Maybe it's a good environment that he likes his family in. Coaching doesn't always have to be an offer to go. You have to think about the caliber of man that Coach London is. Maybe he sees that Williamsburg is a great place for his family to grow up, for his family. That's what works for him. It doesn't always have to be about money for some people.
Now, it really
Maybe
is a
not.
beautiful place. Williamsburg is a phenomenal. Like, I'm, being from Virginia Beach and Hampton. If I wanted to like go to a place that I really love and it's beautiful and it's a very affluent area, honestly. Being that it's all historical, a lot of historical colonial history there. One thing about Williamsburg, man, there's a lot of high end, affluent areas, out in Williamsburg. Great place to raise a family, man. But this is a great conversation, and some people, Ethan, share your opinion, and AB, some people don't know the back end of that situation as well. But that was great dialogue between you two. But let's get some predictions going. I'm bouncing it right back to you, Amy. Give me your prediction for the game with William and Mary.
34-31 William and Mary.
34-31. Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. Let's go ahead and bounce it to Ed. Give me your prediction of the game.
34-10 Virginia.
34-10 Virginia. Wood. Bring it in. What do you think the prediction of the score is? We'll come back to Wood. AB, give me your prediction of the game.
I'm going to say 41. 41-24.
Okay. 31-20. We need to.
I'm going to have to go back and write it down later.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, let's get those down. Let me come back to you, Wood. Let me see if you're there. You there, Wood?
Can you hear me?
There you go. I got you. Let's get your prediction for that William and Mary game.
8-20, Virginia.
What was that again?
38-20.
38-20. You took my offensive number. He's got his 38-20. My number I had was 38-14. And I think that UVA is going to have another good game offensively. I think the defense is going to tighten up, but I think it's just going to be, just from a talent standpoint, it should be that kind of a distance between them based off of that. So I'm looking at 38.
Did Amy pick William and Mary to win?
Yes.
She's worth it easy.
Dude, I am not picking UVA. Why did I pick UVA?
I think it was Skip Jr., wasn't it?
I would ask Amy, when are they going to win their first game?
I have no idea. If they don't beat ODU, I ain't watching. So it ain't going to matter to me.
My man James Watson, Rob Gray, my guys are in the chat. Thank you, man. He said, we the best, y'all. What's going on, James? Thank you for tuning in. Give us your prediction, Rob and James, of the score for this Saturday as well. We'd love to hear what you, or love to see what you have as far as your scores for that game.
Amber, does anyone have the spread?
I thought I saw like 40-12 or something like that. That's what predictions are.
No,
Ooh.
what's the spread?
Spread.
We can look it right back up.
All right. Yeah.
That was on Sports Illustrated. It was a 96% chance to win. Okay.
Rob got it at 41-21. That's Rob Gray.
I got it 56-3.
I can't find the spread. I've been looking.
Really? Let me see if I can try to find it really quick. Let me see here. Because that's interesting. You know what? There may be. Look at Rob. My man is on it. He said no spread on Bleacher Report, so they don't even have it posted. Maybe because they're just thinking it's going to be another, a blowout, and maybe a lot of times they don't put those as like over and unders. They don't even put a money line on it. A lot of times they don't even put those out. Sometimes they don't even put the spread on there if they figure it's going to be a win. Let's see here.
Yeah, I see William & Mary is at a plus 300, and the over and under is set at 41.5.
Okay, so 41 points. Okay,
that's a Google.
That's actually 42 points right there.
What is it? The over under?
Over under is 41.5.
That can't be. Take the over all day.
Yeah, UVA. He said 48. Bill and Mark.
I like James's score.
48-6. Jamar Taylor 4 TDs. Whoa. Okay. I like that.
I just think the defense is too good compared to the talent that William & Mary has. I don't think William & Mary's probably got a bad team for their conference and stuff. I just don't think that the talent will match up.
The defense, y'all's defense, Ethan, you don't have a secondary. The bicycle didn't even have the tire in the secondary.
No, I mean, North Carolina, we definitely struggle, but I mean, against William & Mary, it should be a lot bigger skill gap.
They said that UVA is only a 9-point favorite, right?
Yeah, I've seen that too.
I'll take that.
I take
Let's
that
see.
All day.
You don't have to have a secondary if you're running for 400 yards a game.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
So it looks like
that's nothing. That's nothing. I mean, that's
9 points.
Yeah, it says UVA is Virginia was a 9-point favorite. Oh, hold on. That was hold on a second. My mistake. They said that was years past. It would have been like a 9. Let's see here.
I put my mortgage on that.
I mean, against Maine, they only passed for 129 yards and then rushed with 2 different backs for like $150 or so. So I mean,
I see one saying Virginia is expected to win 40-12.
Let's see, and then they played Furman.
That does sound about right, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It's not giving us a spread, and they probably won't. Some of those lines they probably won't because they figure it's too much. As far as how much UVA is going to win, and maybe they'll do it when it gets a little closer to the game. So that's awesome, But let's see how the team does. It is a 12 o'clock, maybe, or 12:30. I think it's a 12:30 kickoff.
12 o'clock.
For 12 o'clock. Okay, so it's an early game, everybody. I know a lot of folks don't like the early games, but one thing I do like about it when it is early, you get the game out of the way, and then you can do what you want. You can have the rest of your day. Go have a nice dinner. Hit a winery out in Charlottesville. Hang out. Have a great time. Go ahead and party afterwards. So, does anybody have any plans? I'm coming to you, B. Do you got any plans after the game?
No. I'll just probably get food and then go home, watch more football.
Grill.
Prepare for the next day of football, because that's where I, like to shine a little bit.
Yeah, that's where you live. That from the beginning of the UVA game to the end of Saturday or Sunday, you live right there. You just floating in the atmosphere, in that football atmosphere.
Yeah, don't disturb my peace. I'm in my peace.
That's right.
Between Thursday nights, then you got Saturday and Sunday and Monday nights. Don't bother me when I'm at my peace, okay?
Absolutely. Same here. I'm in my zone. Ed, what you doing after the game? Or are you can you make it to that game?
Probably not. We're dealing with a family issue right now, so it's
Okay.
doubtful.
All right. Doing anything after the game? Are you gonna hopefully be able to watch it?
I'll at least be checking in on the score.
Okay. All right. Ethan, are you coming to the game? If you can.
I think it'll be game day decision, to be honest. It just depends on what I have going on. Hey, Law, what do you think the attendance is going to be coming up?
Oh
You
my
think it's going to be
gosh.
as good as the opening, or you think?
No. I just don't think UVA, I don't think William Mary is gonna draw like like maybe this game, the last game that they had. But
From that for F and U.
yeah, I don't think they're gonna draw that much. I think they're gonna probably be in the high 30s. They had 46,000 for the opening. I would hope they could get that much, at least there for this week to show support and growing support because they got Stanford the next week, and that's a night game. And then after that, we have the big one on Friday night. And we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but that one against Florida State could like blow the roof off of whatever we got going on and really bring out old Charlottesville again, which is what we're hoping to see. What are you doing, Amy? You said what? You said you're only going to watch what? You said you're only going to watch for a little bit, but if they don't win or if the Hokies don't win, you said you're going to have an issue. You're just going to stop watching.
So I have baseball Saturday morning. Because we're playing fall ball, which that's turning into a cluster because half of these leagues aren't playing fall ball anymore because there's no kids because they're all playing travel ball. But anyways, but I'll be probably going to a winery. I'm not watching football at noon.
Okay. Maybe you can catch up with an AB. You'll catch up, hit a winery together. Put on your 7 City shirts. Hey.
I wear my 7 City shirt to my office. Thank you.
I appreciate that. We love that. Absolutely. My man Wood, are you coming to the game?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay. All right. You anything afterwards?
Yeah. I'm gonna watch the football game. I'm drink some beer, eat some good food, and then I got to go back to the lab and this fantasy football because AB kicked my ass this week.
Ooh.
It was embarrassing. Wasn't even close. So I got to go back to the drawing board on the fantasy because AB put it on me.
Speaking of that, let's go ahead and bring that up while we got a little bit of time here. We got
I need to know how to switch out play.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and open it up with everybody on the screen.
Transfer portal.
Brady Bunch style. So we talked about
Here's the story of a lovely lady.
Rob's going to be in section 119. Rob, I'll be next to you. 118.
My man, what's going on? My man James said they lost the firm. My man Rob Gray said he'll be there section 119. My dudes. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about our fantasy boy. Now, everybody, if you're not familiar or you haven't heard, this is our first year of doing a fantasy league, 7 City Shoptalk style with all of the hosts involved and a few others. So it's all 6 of us in the league. And then who do we got? We got Wood Jr. in the building. We got Mr. VMI himself, Luke. VMI Luke. Who else we got, guys? Your friend
of mine
VMI. Who went to VMI?
My brother works for VMI.
Yeah.
He does.
VMI Luke, yeah.
AB, wipe that smile off your face.
So Amber's doing this auction for her school, and friends of mine just donated 6 tickets to the Virginia Tech VMI game for opening next year, 2026.
That's awesome.
Nobody wants to watch that.
Wood.
Shut up, Wood.
So should we go down? The fantasy though.
We should go down there and have on some red and gold. sitting VMI section. Although, if things go the way that they're going, you never know what kind of depths UVA. I mean, you Virginia Tech could seep into based off of what's going on with their program. But that'll be cool though. If we all want to set something up and go down there, if it's not during a time when UVA's playing, if UVA's playing an early game or whatever, or earlier in the week. That meaning I don't think we can make it in the same day, but that'll be good. So fantasy. I'll say this. I'm in second place. AB is the big winner for this week, but I came in second place. But this is the kicker. The season started that night that we did our draft. Do you know I missed putting in Saquon and Jalen Hurts in my starting lineup by like 5 minutes? So look at it. So I came in second place, and I didn't get a chance to put my two top earners, okay, in the quarterback and the top quarterback, top running back slot. So right now I'm kind of like, man, you know what I mean? I'm already behind the 8 ball. So next time we do this next year, we got to do it way before the games start because I think I would be wearing that crown, AB, if it was if I could have got my guys in there before the kickoff of the first game. What else you want to add, Ethan? I know you had a rough outing for the first week with
Yeah, I mean, Xavier Worthy, first play of the game, pretty much got taken out for a couple weeks. That kind of hurt. Even with the other team and not having a kicker in a defense starting, I still lost. So a little disappointing. I tell you though, I will say AB getting Josh Allen and Henry is a pretty good combo. I like that. That's best quarterback and maybe questionably the best running back next to Barkley. Those are pretty good picks.
I can't believe y'all let him slide, but I had to scoop him.
Well, I was in dead last. Not could have gotten Allen, but usually in most minor leagues, we're drafting quarterbacks 3rd and 4th round, so I kind of just based it off of that. You know what I mean?
I wasn't playing. I knew that Josh Allen was going to put up more points than anybody. I said I got to take him first round. Got to do it.
Wood, give me your opinion about the game. I mean, about the fantasy league.
Well, I was cut short of CeeDee Lamb on that Thursday night, so I think
it looked like you. Who has the Dallas defense? Who has Dallas's defense?
Not I.
Not I.
You drafted all Redskin players, so
somebody pulled Dallas off of their line, the defense. But yeah,
they did all right. I think CeeDee Lamb, I left him off because it was Thursday, and I think the draft was over by time. But still, hey, hats off to AB. She whooped my ass, but it's a long season.
Let me come to you, Amy. Now let's answer Amy's questions because Amy has a lot of questions about, or some questions about, how do we do what we do when we're talking about fantasy? Help out our teammates.
To show her examples.
First off, I know. Oh my gosh! Wait a minute. The Orioles just won.
They better have one. The ball hit the line. I saw it.
Tommy Pham, but it also touched Tommy Pham's glove.
Kicked it over.
Basayo does it again. He does it again.
Yep.
They make the playoffs.
Shut up, Wood. Nobody is saying anything about playoffs.
No, I'm asking. Are they making the playoffs?
Playoffs.
Playoffs? Nobody's saying anything about playoffs.
All right, what are we talking about? Go back to fantasy.
Okay, so if I want to get rid of some of these players, how do I do that? Because it's not doing it for me.
Are you talking about picking up free agents or making a trade?
No, I want to get somebody that nobody has picked.
All right, go to players. Look up whatever position you want. Pick who you want. If they're available, they go in the. You can claim them on waivers depending on what order you're in. Pick who you want. It'll say you want to add X. To add X, you got to drop whoever you want on your roster. You got to drop a player to pick up a player. If you want somebody that's already on a team, you have to make a trade offer and offer some players on your team for whoever you want.
Okay. Appreciate that, Wood.
Amy, to help you out, I will say I think you need some receivers. I think
Yeah.
you got too many running backs.
What running backs you got, Amy? I'll wheel and deal with you. I got some wide receivers. Who are your running backs, Amy?
He's got Henderson, Pacheco, Dobbins, and Mason.
Who does?
You do.
Mason.
I do.
hmm
Who?
Jordan
What?
Mason. Jordan Mason for the
Who?
Vikings. Jordan Mason for the Vikings.
Huh.
Where?
So what's the name of your
So
team?
so my team is Team LUVMIVT. I've
Oh.
got Jaden Daniels. I have Trayvon Henderson, Pacheco, McLaurin, Higgins. Higgins is the one I want to get rid of. I've got Kelsey, Williams, Jerry Judy, Jake Bates, and the Commanders defense.
You got too many commanders.
I'll
No, I
take
don't.
if you want to swap Dobbins, I've got a wide receivers for you.
Do what? If I want to do what?
If you need receivers, I have some receivers on my bench that had two or three of them that got 20 points. I need a better running back. Um, right off the bat. Let me show you, or let me tell you what I got. Um,
You got Saquon Barkley. You're not going to get a lot of sympathy.
Yeah,
no, no,
I'm
no,
not
but
switching no running backs. I want to get rid
oh,
of
okay.
this receiver.
If you, but listen, look at my receivers. I have Michael Pittman on the bench, Keenan Allen, Roma Dunze, 20 points, 19 points, 15 points. Uh, Ricky Pearsall had 14.8 points. So I got guys, not giving up on Marvin Harrison, but if you're willing to swap a running back for, the guys who I would consider swapping is like Roma Dunze, Keenan Allen. He had 19 points.
Explain to her what a lot of points is for like a player, like a top
Yeah,
tier
I
S
have
tier
no
player.
idea
Okay,
what you're
okay, all
talking about.
right. A decent points from a player, a decent is like 11, 12 points. That's
Yeah,
decent.
double
You start
digits is
getting into
decent.
like 15 points, 16, 17, 18, up to 20s. You talk about like superstar points. So I had a receiver. One of the ones that I'm willing to work with you is Roma Dunze. He had 7. He had caught a touchdown. He had 15.7 points. Uh, Possibly Keenan Allen. He had 19.8 points. Um, Ricky Pearsall. He had 14.8 points. The way you got to look at it is who's their quarterback and who else are they throwing to on the team?
Who's
And
injured?
who is who's injured,
Amy, you gotta
Ethan?
make Amy, you gotta make trades.
Okay,
Yeah.
so in my transactions, it says that I have H. Brown, I'm adding and I'm dropping Mason, and then I'm adding a Q Johnston, dropping Higgins, and I'm adding Tootin and dropping Higgins. I don't understand why. How can I drop Higgins twice? I don't understand
It might
this.
be another Higgins.
No, you're on the waiver wire,
No,
so whichever one hits first is that's the
yeah,
one that's gonna go through.
you won't get the other one.
Yeah, whatever transaction goes through with Higgins first is the one you're gonna make.
Yeah, it'll let you drop
But
the
but
same
but
guy for more
Law's
than one player.
campaigning for his team, trying to make to steal some players from you. So just make
Yeah,
the trade offers and see where it goes.
yeah.
Lord.
I mean, her running backs are Travion, Isaiah Pacheco, and Dobbins, right?
I
Trash.
guess. Yes.
Not
Okay, out
not
of those three
terrible, but not
guys,
RB1s.
Do what?
They're not terrible, but they're just not what we would call an RB1.
well, Pacheco's an RB1.
An
At times.
RB1 is Pacheco and Dobbins. Dobbins had 15 points.
And Dobbins is RB1.
Is he Cleveland?
He's
Where is he now?
Denver.
Denver, Cleveland, whatever.
I mean, I don't even
Orange.
like Dallas, and I got that stupid Dallas. I mean, I got Dallas Goddard, but he's a Philadelphia tight end. But I don't even like
He doesn't play
the
for
name
Dallas.
Dallas.
He's good though. He's
I
good.
know. Evie.
All right, next topic. Emily, figure it out.
Well, everybody, if we're gonna do some trades, I guess let's go ahead and throw them on the app or whatever. But I'm in the running. I'm looking for a RB1 to go in, and I have. You look at my receivers and see what I have to offer. Outside of my untouchables are Marvin Harrison Jr. and Debo Samuel. Everything else from wide receiver is open.
Ethan, why in the world would you think that I would give up Travis Kelce? I'm not that stupid.
Oh my!
I did that while we were on the call.
Did you ask her that, Ethan? Did you just ask her that, Ethan?
I did. I sent her Adam Thielen for Kelsey's to see what she would do.
Oh,
See what she
peasant
said.
dad is shameless.
Ethan, did you just really try to? Oh my
Ethan,
goodness!
I don't even know if you know how to catfish, because that is not even a really good bluff.
Also, injuries. Everybody pay attention to injuries, because there was a couple injuries, significant injuries, like Kittle. He's out for 4 games. A few other high performers are injured as well. Don't know how much they'll play, but you have some other guys that got hurt. So there we go. Fantasy league, full swing. Gotta love
Anybody
it.
need a kicker? I seem to have 3. Not sure how that happened.
You got 3 kickers, Ed.
Yeah. I had the last couple picks. I had to go auto draft, and I guess when I did my list, I was looking for kickers. I just stacked a bunch of kickers on there, and
Don't do it.
I had to go back and So if anybody needs a kicker, let me know.
Yeah,
If
that's
I were
how
you,
come I got certain people, because I had to go on that auto draft the last
Yeah.
couple rounds.
if I were you, Ed, I would go to my free agents right now and try to fill that roster out. You only need really 1 kicker, man.
Yeah.
So those other
I
ones,
know.
go ahead and drop them, and I would fill it out with some talent before all of us get to them. Get to some talent that's out there,
Or just make everybody else play with crappy kickers.
Who's the number 3 UVA boy? Who's that?
That's
That's my
crap! The transfer.
That's my brother.
Luke.
Oh, I thought you said it was VMI.
Yeah, that's his team name, but he Law calls him VMI because he works at VMI.
Oh,
Yeah. VMI Luke. But yeah. So this is fun. This is great. I can't wait to see what the end results are after, or let's say we get into like November.
How do I decline this trade for Ethan?
You click the box that says "Hell no."
Well, I don't think there is a box for that.
There should be. There should
Oh, yeah, there is. There's a chat up there. You can say anything.
There really should be.
You need to click the one that says approve. That's the right one.
Listen to you, Ethan.
And now Wood
Trying to
wants
take
to
advantage.
trade too. Oh my gosh!
And it probably says accept and decline. So
And
that's pretty standard.
I'm not trading McLaurin. You're out of your tree.
So Woods. Oh my God.
He
I'm
wants
just
to
gonna.
give me Travis Etienne for McLaurin. I'm not.
What's going on, Herman?
I guess you
for
would.
saying, man. We're
I will
talking
not
fantasy.
get rid of Jaden Daniels. I will not get rid of McLaurin. I will not get rid of Kelsey, and I will not get rid of the Redskins defense.
What's going on,
that will
Peggy?
not happen.
Thank
Those
you
are
for
my
tuning in
ride
as
or
well.
dies.
We're talking fantasy on here right now. We have our first fantasy, and we are just talking some of the players that we all have available on our roster. So thank you for tuning in, Peggy. She said UVA 42, William and Mary 10. Good score there. And my man Herman Bailey. Thank you for tuning in, Herman. How you doing, brother? Thank you for tuning in as well. But yeah, this is great. But yes, I'm looking for an RB1, and I got some decent receivers who put up points and have quarterbacks who will throw them the ball. That's kind of the thing. You can sometimes you can get a good name, but if the quarterback, is not a good quarterback, or you don't feel like they have a, their schedule may be really tough, they might not get points. So you got to kind of weigh those options. So I'm throwing
Well,
that out there.
another note too for Amy. It's good not to have too many of the same players from the same team, especially because you'll have bye weeks and stuff. So like I see where Law dropped Ertz. You wouldn't want to pick him up because you already have multiple Redskin players or Washington Commander players, because not everybody's gonna get the ball in one game usually. Just something to note.
I have seen people load up
But
on
I
one
can
team.
so when the Redskins are on a bye, I can change my quarterback out, and I can
Yeah,
I
but
can
if you
switch my
dropped it,
players, right?
if you
Yeah,
dropped him, then somebody
I know you
somebody's going to
didn't
pick
do
him
that.
up.
No,
Hold on
I'm
a
not going
second.
to drop him.
Okay,
But
okay.
I can change my backup quarterback, and I can
Yes,
change
ma'am.
my wide receivers, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. All right. Just making sure.
Now, Wood, I know you just didn't. Amy, you didn't give him that, did you?
Give him what?
Terry McLaurin?
Hell no. How do I make sure? How do I get that off of here?
Because I looked at it and it says Wood.
Oh,
Wood, what are you doing?
I don't even know how to hit no. There's no
You people are
response.
shameless.
You don't know how to hit no.
There's
Oh
no
no.
response
Bunch of
section.
savages.
She's just a girl who can't hit no. Is that it?
Oh my goodness.
Listen, it doesn't give you an option for get the
Does
fuck
it
out of here or hell.
language?
I just don't even know what you hit. It's just got this number
Does this,
two in this bubble, and that irritates me to death on my phone
I
when
wouldn't
it's a
accept
red
Woods.
bubble.
Mine's way better.
What do? We go to home to get to your roster, everyone. What do you go to home
I think so, yeah.
I
and
got
go
multiple
to?
leagues on sleepers, so I can't just do that.
That's what the
So you go to home. I think you go fantasy. You hit players or something like that.
I
Yeah,
don't know how to get rid of these buttons.
you click team,
Uh
and
huh.
then like click.
Hmm.
What are you trying to do? You're trying to add.
No, I'm trying to get rid of these two trades these two idiots
Does it
tried to
say something
send
like
over
review
here.
trade?
Trade. You should be able to go to
No.
trade, and then the trade option at the top.
If you hit the trade button, it comes up and it says active trades incoming, two-way trade, and incoming two-way trade. But there's no place to
Screenshot it to me, and I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'm looking at my team right now. I see transactions. Okay, I see. Okay, I see my team there. But
Look,
yeah, I'm looking for
we're
another
all
RB1.
learning. You listen, Travis. Y'all better stop. I mean, Ethan.
Travis ATN. Who's up with Chad? You want to get rid of Travis ATN?
Why would he do that?
Because he's a backup now. They gotta actually no. They traded Tank Bigsby, didn't they? AB
Did they?
He's a start now.
Tank said,
Oh my.
Eagles.
Oh
yeah,
my. That's right, because they need a fullback because the guy got hurt 6 seconds into the first game.
where did Tank go?
Tank went to the Eagles.
Amber, I sent you the screenshot in a text message.
My phone's dying, but
So you drop. What'd you pick up, Wood? What'd you pick up, Wood?
Ethan, I am not trade.
What?
Who the hell are these people? Stop it! I'm
Ethan.
not trading Jaden Campbell. I didn't say that. Retard.
The pageant life has corrupted him.
Oh my god. And
I
I
don't think.
hate these bubbles on my phone.
Oh, Ethan.
I don't know if you
Look
can.
at
It'll let you decline
bubbles
it.
on Amy's phone.
Oh my goodness.
Jennings for Daniels is an amazing trade.
Let's see here. This is good. You want to know? I'll give you guys. You know who's out there right now? Is Daniel Jones. Somebody better bring up Daniel Jones before I do. You see Daniel Jones this weekend?
Who was that masked man?
I'm trying to tell you. Well, they call him Indiana Jones. They gave him a name already.
Oh my God.
They're calling him Indiana
Oh,
Jones.
that's shameless.
That's kind of cool.
I mean, I get it. It's I'm a little jealous that I didn't think of it first, but yeah, I get it.
I
That's
mean, they said he has them. They said maybe he's has the ghost of Peyton in him because he's wearing Peyton's number. But he's
Indianapolis
doing
Jones.
but
Nice.
he had a phenomenal
It's
game.
early. It's early.
It
Let's
is
not
early.
let's not praise him too soon. It's Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all stop sending me these friggin' trades. I'm not trading anybody.
Amy, she said I'm not doing it. Doesn't Judkins come back for Cleveland? Who has Judkins?
He just got offered a 4-year rookie deal, crazy rookie deal. So I think he's
That's
supposed to be some touches starting this week.
yeah, that's the kid in Cleveland, isn't it? The one that
Yeah,
wouldn't sign his deal.
yeah.
Who has him right now?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's talking.
What is it?
Somebody's looking.
I
No,
can't because my phone's going dead.
I quoted the kicker market. I can't help you with the running back.
oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Who has JJ McCarthy? Anybody?
That's another one. Uh-oh.
I feel
I
like he's
did.
going to be hotter as the season goes on. We'll see.
Yeah, that's why I hadn't picked him up. I was kind of like, he may do good, or he might be. I mean, if Jefferson's going to be good, it's because he's good, Or these other Vikings players.
Man, this is gonna be good. I'm liking what I see. Everybody's active. Amy, they're trying to prey on you.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
It ain't happening.
Nope.
Y'all give Amy a fair shot.
No, it's all right. I've got Dylan and Evan if I need to, but I just have got to get these bubbles off of my phone because it just drives me bananas. It's my OCD. It gets really, really bad.
Hey, but can we while we talk about this, can we talk about betting? Did anybody bet this weekend, and did anybody have
Man, I bet a
success with
ton.
betting?
I bet some,
I
and
didn't.
I missed
I didn't bet.
quite a bit.
I don't bet like that. If I'm gonna gamble, I go to a casino.
Go to a casino, huh?
If I'm gonna go bet, I'm going to a casino because I always win when I walk in the door.
I'm trying to go with you, baby.
Where
Huh?
are you going? Where are you going next?
We go to Sarasota, Florida in November. Um, for a wedding. I don't know if there's a casino there. I might be going to MGM in October up here in in
Y-
National Harbor.
Oh yeah, one of my favorite spots there. All right, Wood. Wood say he got a roll. Okay, Wood. Appreciate you, brother.
Move trades on fantasy league.
This is why I said we needed to do a betting podcast, because your girl hit for about a band. About a band Sunday. And I didn't spend a dime to get it.
That's lovely.
Use that referral money.
Mm-hmm.
Profited about a band. So we got to get this going too.
Yes, we do.
So there's supposed to be on the mobile app, there's supposed to be on your team page, you tap transactions or pending transactions, select the trade, and then tap withdraw. I think that's the other person has to do that. How do
I
you
think
decline?
you,
How do you decline? How to decline?
See, this is weird for me. I'm having some issues here, but I'm gonna work through it.
Amy, it says you should be able to click. It says that you go to the trades and you'll see your active proposal. So click the specific trade offer that you wish to view and click either accept or decline.
Okay, so click here.
Joe Flacco.
I have him on my other team.
I don't see it. I don't see it. If you
How
click
is
on
Trav-
offer, okay, hold on. Decline. Decline.
Look at
Oh,
Amy getting it.
there we go. Damn you guys. Decline. Decline.
He actually had a good game. Terracotta. Terrio. What was that? The Terriora.
I was afraid to click on something, Amber. Thank you. Because if you click on it and then it accepts it, oh, good Lord, I'd have had a heart attack.
We all right with it. That's cool.
Okay, now I'm good. All right, y'all. It's 10 o'clock. I got to go to bed. I got signings tomorrow and I got to prepare for 3 more the rest of this week. Ugh.
All right. Well,
What are
Thank
the
y'all
matchup?
for a good night.
appreciate y'all. It's been great.
What are the matchups for this week? Who's going against who? Do you want to go over that before we get off?
It should reset tomorrow.
Yeah, we should see it tomorrow.
Oh, I was saying you didn't want to just see who. Like I can look at. You can look it up. Like if you look at match and you click like week 1, you can go to week 2.
No, I haven't looked that far in advance.
I didn't know if y'all were interested in seeing who plays who. Like I play C Wood, and then Amber plays Truck, whoever that is, and then Big Law plays the Senators 01. Barbers of
That's
Cecil.
Ed. I got Ed. Okay.
Yeah, Ed, Low.
I got Ed.
And then UVA boy versus Love Me Some VT.
Oh, Lucas and Amy.
And then you got Chadwood 1 versus Nabbers Know My Name. And then you got Team Seawood 63 versus me. So
You're playing Cole.
okay. So sounds like there'll be some good potential rivalry matches here. I don't know. I kind of like. Who'd you have, AB? Who's Truck? Yeah, that's Ed.
No, Truck is Chad's friend.
Okay, I was thinking you placed Ed. I'm a little confused. Okay.
Oh.
Let's go. Looking forward to it. But yes, let's go ahead and get off and appreciate y'all. Love it. We got a lead going now. now I guess we got to put you guys. Let me know if y'all want to put something up or we want to put. It's early enough to where if we really want to make it interesting, we can put something in a pot or we can or whatever. You know, we can do something cool with it. But just let me know.
Will
All
do.
right.
All right, y'all. It's been a great evening, everybody. Of course, nobody's. Well, we got a couple people on the line there, but thank all of you for hanging in there and listen to us talk about our fantasy. But as of now, thank you for tuning in. But the shop is closed. Thank you
Closed.
guys, and we will see you next week.